Hi, my name is Stephanie Machado. I'm a registered nurse. I have right now $67,000 loan due, and when I first graduated from Molloy, it was $47,000, and now it's up to $67,000. It didn't affect me in that way. When I went to Nassau Community College, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and it was only $50 a credit back then. I got my liberal arts degree from there. It was when I went to Molloy College to pursue nursing that it was $550 a credit, which is why I had to take out student loans for basically my whole education there. The only thing that would stop me now is I would like to become a nurse practitioner and get my master's degree in nursing, but that would just further my debt in student loans, which is why I choose not to do that at this time. First graduated from Molloy, I was at $47,000, and now that was in 2004, so 6 years later, I'm up to $67,000 in tuition. So it definitely has accrued many late payment fees and principal fees and things that you don't really think about when you're initially taking out the student loan. You're thinking that you're going to take out this money, you're going to graduate, you're going to make all this money to pay it back, and then you won't have a problem. Then other things in life accrue, such as family, maybe illnesses, maybe buying a home and things like that, where student loans become secondary on your list, and you run into problems of deferment. And then family also plays a role when you're a mom and you have children and you cannot work full-time and pay back those $1,000 a month fees. So, like anything else, you have to think about it and be smart about it and realize that you actually have to pay this money back. This is a loan. This is not free. So if you can go to a school, like if you can start out at maybe a SUNY school or a community college and take most of your credits there where you can actually afford to pay for it, and then transfer your credits over so you won't have to take out so much money in loans. And also, if you can pay as much as you can out of your pocket, savings, scholarships, whatever you can possibly do so that you don't have to accrue all of these loan payments, because later on in life it does follow you. They don't go away. I think too, when you're in school, you think that you're gonna make all this money when you graduate, and it won't be an issue. So you're not thinking about it, you're kind of tucking it away and just taking your credits and living your life and doing what you have to do. And then that day comes when you graduate, and maybe it takes a long time to get a job, and you only get a certain amount of time until you actually have to start paying these loans back. And then that's when you start heading into some trouble. It shouldn't stop you from going to school. I think everybody, especially in this day and age, it's critical to get an education. It's critical to further your education, but you also need to be smart about it. Financial aid actually is something that you could look into. I actually, before I got married, was getting 100% full financial aid, and that loans were not an issue. And then as soon as I got married, my husband's income came into effect, even though he wasn't paying for my school, and I was cut off of all financial aid, and that's why I had to take out so many student loans, because I was married and then he was responsible for paying tuition. I guess they look at it as your status. If you're single and you're taking care of yourself, you're more apt to get financial aid than being married. Going to school, it seems like you have so much time and you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about, I want to get my education, I want to get a career started, and you're taking out these loans and you're signing these contracts and these papers to pay it back, thinking that when you finally do get out there in the world, it's not going to be so much of an issue to pay back these student loans. But then also when you finish school, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're buying a house, maybe you want to get out on your own, and so now that $800-900 a month is a lot of money when you're paying for all other, and then some over. So that $50,000 can easily turn into $100,000.